Okay guys, here with the last two issues from pack 6, so hopefully pack 7 won't be too far off. But for now, let's stick our neck out and get on with the Triceratops. Okay guys, and I apologise for the puns the last few episodes, but you know, I'm trying something, I'm trying. There's so many cat hairs in it. Alright, so first thing we want to do is bring back that gorgeous Triceratops head. And look, it still works. So, first thing, we start taking this apart, because there's a piece in here somewhere. What we got? We got a couple of metal washers. We've got a big black screw. We've got a lot of smaller black screws. We have a pair of rubber washers. Aha! So, we've got a nice rubber ring. And we're going to stick that on the bit coming out the back of the Triceratops head. Now, I've seen a lot of people like going, oh yeah, like you just put it straight in because it's going to act like a sort of buffer there. No, don't do that. Make sure it's just on the ends here. It's not overly clear with the instruction pictures. I completely get that. You know, I guess they can only do what they can do. Next thing, we want to take this big grey piece here, and this will sit here with the rubber bit nicely in the middle. Taking this little clamp, and at the bottom where I put the screws, pop the screws in here so they're nice and safe. Come on, out you get. It put the screws in one place. They go anywhere but. Try again. No, they don't want to do it. Okay, let's just put them here then. Funny how they don't want to go where I want them, but then they'll go where they want. Where do they go? There. So, nope, not that one. I want this one. Clamp is here. Yeah, let's put that on there. And proceed to screw this into place. So this is going to be making the footprint of the Triceratops foot. So yeah, this is because I haven't been able to do the saber-toothed tiger stuff, because you know, I'm supposed to be getting like replacement head parts because the plastic bits are the wrong colour. A saber-toothed tiger should have been my first idea of how big the footprint's going to be. Jeez, this is, yeah. And yet, you know, instead, I'm getting it now. Okay, so next we want to take this piece and yet another one of these pieces. Let's pull that out like that. And if we put this down here, this will go in like so. So, yeah. I'll line it up. It's one of those ones where it's got to be the right way round. And then of course it's also one of those ones that really wants to be nice and tight. So, there we go. Not go in anymore. Okay, that's all the way in. So that's that piece. Then we want to take this piece, which feels relatively, and the two clear washers, they are going to go on the small ends. I'll leave my knife just to the side there because I think I'm going to be needing it for this. Alright, split these apart because these are stuck together. Come on. There we go. So, one's going to go in this side and one on this side. And then with it this way up with a cutout facing down. This will then come in like this. And I want to get this piece here to come in over the top. And I want this long piece, so the long weird black screw, it's going to come in through the bottom. God, the innuendo I could be making with this. Alright, so that's going to come in through there. Apologies if you can hear a lot of noise in the background. My cat is having zoomies. She's going insane at the moment. But hey, as long as she's having fun, that is what matters. So, let's get this all screwed in. Now there are some grooves on this. This doesn't seem to be going into them. I thought it was being pulled in, but it's not. And just try and tighten this up a little bit.
A few moments later.
Yeah, so I've tightened it up as much as I can, but it doesn't seem to be fully going into these grooves. Unless they were just made extra deep, I don't know. Yeah, this is now going to come in. If I can find out which way around it wants to go. And that should come in. Here, let's try and get it in, move it a bit, and then get it in properly. There we go. So that is now there with, yeah, nice little range of movement. I've just noticed that I've turned the lights on. Turn them off here. And now, just take this piece, pop it over the top. And now swap screwdrivers to my knackered one. Let's see if I can't tighten these up nicely. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws to go into here. Now I was saying last time, you know, Power Rangers, I wasn't saying last time, I've changed my mind, but Power Rangers wise, Billy was the tech, he was the science guy. There was no science guy for Ranger. Dan was more, I think, like the only bit of characterization he really got that I can remember off the top of my head was one of the early episodes where he was chasing girls. He's like, oh yeah, we've been like asleep for like 170 million years. Let's go find ourselves a girlfriend. Because it's him and Dan that went out chasing skirt when they're supposed to have been fighting some door monsters, which got them into a bit of trouble that episode. Alright, there you go. So that, so obviously this is going to lift up, holding the rest of the body. That is your footprint. That is the size of 1 foot. Wow. Oh, God, it's going to be a pain in the backside to dust. But yeah, this looks nice. Right, let's get on to 52. Okay guys, before I get into this, I need to take this apart. Because I've just noticed I actually made a slight mistake. If I can actually take this apart. So, when doing that big long black screw, there should have been a metal washer that went in with it. So I'm going to try and remember to put that right up on screen when I edit the video. However, I am now having to undo all these screws because obviously I don't want to be making this and make it like IKEA and have a piece left over at the end. So yeah, this black piece here, I need to unscrew. And I only noticed literally because I was just sort of going through, sorting out the stuff ready for doing the next issue. And I saw the bag there and I'm like, where the hell are these supposed to be? So, yeah. This little washer goes on this piece and then into here. Okay, so now that my mistake has been sorted, we've got two of these. These are going to come in at the top here. We've got multiple holes and pegs, so this is just going to come in. Oof, that's a click and a half. There we go, so we've got some nice detailing there. Okay, so next, I'm guessing all this is going to come together on the other page. No, not that bit. Take this out. Ooh. This piece, so this goes in here. So my guess is, looking at the shape of that, that is going to be, yeah, so if that's going to be the hinge for the tail, maybe, this bit here will possibly be the back side of the Triceratops. So when T-Rex comes along with his knee, that's going to be the connector. That's my guess. Okay, next we want this piece and this, and we're gonna go this way round, push it. Okay, that's gone in nice. Make sure it's all the way in. Yep. Okay. Really? Oh, come on. So we've got nothing with that. Well, I'm guessing that's probably going to come like this, maybe. Yeah, that. So this looks like it's going to be the back of the Triceratops. Okay, so is it this piece? Yes, I've got these pieces. One of these bits has that there. So this is going to come in. Come on. Rotate, thank you. Okay. Or if I push it out and try and push it in the other way around. And the other way, hopefully the angle's better. Come on. No, I need to grab something to twist that. As you can see, where it hasn't been in all the way in, that is really starting to stress that bit there. So now it's in properly. Yeah, so that's that, and that I guess will come in like this at some point. Not sure what that bit's going to be. He's going to move, so yeah. But these are still considered separate. And that's it. You know, we've got screws, we've got 1, 2, 3 big grey plastic pieces just sat around. We've got a hinge, which I guess is going to be what's going to connect that. We've got this piece, which maybe, yeah, that might go there. So then that'll be the back of the leg at some point once it's but that's it. Wow, so literally the only thing I've really built is just adding the side bits to there, because I've also poked that in the back of there and that into there. That's it for 52. So yeah, everything is going to have to come back into here. And now I'm going to be keeping this safe somewhere for the next month until I get pack 7. On the plus side, this was pack 6, which means I've now had half of my packs. Next pack is pack 7, which is going to take me past issue 60, which means half this build will be done. So there's that. Although saying that, still need the head. Come on, Fanhome, give me the saber-toothed tiger head, because I want to build that piece. I can't build a Megazord without a saber-toothed tiger. But anyway, guys, that's been it for this. You know, these 5 videos would have been up more or less regularly. It's now down to Fanhome on when the next thing's going to come through. But actually, because this was such a short video, I'm going to include some extra shots because I got 2 free gifts this time. I got the power coins because I pay by PayPal, and I got the backpack. So, as a little bit of a bonus, here are my free gifts that I received this month. Obviously, one of the best parts of it is it actually includes focus. Come on, focus. Why will you not focus? Come on. Here's my hand. Almost had it. But yeah, so there we go. So look at that. That is, no, doesn't like it. Come on, focus. Yeah, so we've got even the dragon coin. They all have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on the back. We have one for each ranger, and the extra one is the team medallion. I don't know why this keeps losing focus, but try telling it to focus just purely in this spot. Come on, focus. So yeah, we've got the team medallion with all the Guardian Beasts on it, minus Dragon Caesar, or Dragonzord. But yeah, so that is the PayPal exclusive. If you paid for your subscription with PayPal, then that is what you got. And that's the box. And here is the other free gift. We have a backpack. Nice size. Mesh pockets either side, good for like putting a water bottle in. And 3 main pockets. So you've got thin pocket at the front. You have like a double pocket at the back. You've got a bit there. So I'm guessing maybe laptop storage or something. And then you've got a third zip here, which is for your main bit. So standard backpack. Pretty nice. I don't really wear backpacks myself these days, so I offered it to my teenage daughter, who laughed and said she is not wearing a Power Rangers backpack in a million years. Talk about ungrateful. Maybe I'll go offer it to my 11-year-old instead. She's starting secondary school soon, she needs a new bag. Let's see if she wants it. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time when we get pack 7 and we cross the halfway point. See ya!